Alright guys, so here's the scoop. It's 116 today. We got a crazy heat wave. I've never lived anywhere that it's been this hot. And they just shut our power off. So I got the snakes in the car. They're all under the blankets out of the sun. Got the AC running. Keep them cool because they can actually, believe it or not, they can, have all kinds of problems from that kind of heat. So yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen today. I don't know why. Something just had a hunch that power was going to go out, and I've been kind of nervous about it all day. But we had a plan, get them in totes and put them in the car where the AC is nice and Evie's going to work in a little bit. Our surge protector for our trailer melted, and I hope it's just from the heat. I hope it wasn't from a big power surge, because if that's the case, there might be some trailers at the RV park on fire right now. Hopefully not. That'd be a very bad thing. It's like 5% humidity, 116, and there's lots of wind going on, so it's a pretty dangerous situation right now as far as fires go. If you look outside, I mean, there's just so much dry vegetation just ready to burn. It's going to be a pretty scary fire year. So I'm going to head to this, there's an RV shop inside this little town we're outside of. Hopefully they have a new surge protector and I can figure out why the power went out. And by the time I get home, they turn the power back on. If not, the restaurant Evie's working at, the inside shut down still for the quarantine. So maybe I can hang out there and the snakes can hang out there until power comes back on. I just pulled up. It looks like they're closed, man. Ow, this guy sucked. That's what happens when it's so dry out. Yeah, they're closed. They're definitely closed. I thought that was a car rolling. It was just a leaf. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, they're absolutely closed. Man, I gotta figure out what to do. Man, it's hot out here. Alright, I guess step one, figure out how close the closest RV type shop is that might have something like this. Step two, see if I can get delivery from Amazon tomorrow and just order one on Amazon if I can't find anything locally. Step three, figure out why the power went out and when it's supposed to be back on. So, yeah. All right, we got a fire. All right, you guys see these? Yeah, there's a fire. Shit. Yeah, but there's wind, so that doesn't matter. Oh, fuck. Alright, look at these transformers. This one on the left here is white. I don't like this shit, man. I don't like this at all. Look at that. 115 degrees. That guy's nuts on that bike. We gotta move, man. This place gives me so much anxiety. Look at these transformers. They're black.
Oh, these are always been black.
Have they?
Yeah.
Are they painted? Oh yeah, that one's painted, huh?
Yeah, they're always been black.
And that one's painted? Okay. That's good. That's not good out there at all. So, the scoop is, I don't know how to flip this camera while I'm driving, so I'm gonna leave it. I'll tell you. Alright guys, so Evie is off to work. The fire has grown quite a bit. It's not headed towards town. It's kind of going away from town for now. I gotta go to Camping World and get the surge protector. Hopefully I have an RV to come back to. Got all my snakes though, so the most important things are covered. And if Evie needs to go in to get some of our stuff, she can. Otherwise, we're insured, so there's that. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. So I think I started filming at about 3 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock now, and it's only 109 degrees now instead of 116. Ah, this car shocks me every time I get out because of the low humidity. Here's the fire now. When I was in town, it completely blocked out the sun, and it got down to 99 degrees. So it definitely gets cooler, but man, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Why is it everything I think is beautiful is like deadly? Rattlesnakes, lions, tigers, crocodiles, wildfires, tornadoes, all this stuff. It's crazy. It doesn't look like it's growing exceptionally fast. I don't see like any movement, and the width of the base of it hasn't really grown. and it's going away from us. It's not coming towards us. So I don't think I'm in danger at all. So I think we're probably fine, unless the winds change, but it's not that windy out here right now. So I think we're solid. Man, it took me about an hour to get there, but I went and got that surge protector. So on the Camping World website, they said they had 3 different models that were all like $100. I was like, oh man, I gotta spend $100 on this thing. I get there, the only ones they have are $350. So I had to buy one, and it's, God, $350 for a surge protector. It's crazy. It is what it is, man. At least when they turned power back on, we got power. So there's that. We don't have to leave the car running all night. It's not like we're, in a van or whatever. Hopefully it'll last a long time. Hopefully the reason why the last one fried, look at this. Look at how that thing melted. Hopefully it melted because it's super hot outside and this thing just couldn't handle the heat. And not because there's something wrong with our box now or something and this one doesn't melt. That, oh my God, that would be horrible. I'd probably have to get the RV park to pay for it or something. Hopefully they would. So yeah, not super pumped about that. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, at least we're going to have AC when they turn power back on. We're thinking they might have cut power to prevent more wildfires. They're on that thing. They're on it hard right now. There's all kinds of firefighters out there, and it's pretty far away, but they're taking care of business. They're pretty good out here about taking care of fires the best they can. So there's that. I'm almost back home. I'm gonna head back and see if they got the power back on and everything. So man, I'm gonna flip this camera in a second, don't worry. I've been in like a rut the last couple years, man. Just doing the same thing at work. I don't necessarily feel like I'm valued at work or respected or like I'm making the most of my potential there, if that makes sense. It's getting better, but I don't look forward to going to work every day. We'll put it that way. And I don't necessarily like living here because we have this constant threat of wildfire and our power getting cut off all the time. Last year when there were fires, every time there was winds, they cut our power off. I think we had it off for like 2 days at a time every once in a while. Or they'd at least do it for a few hours all the time. And it's like, well, we can't leave the dog in there. Now we no longer have a dog, but we have snakes. And it's just really inconvenient when it's, over 100 degrees outside and they cut your power off. So I'm not a fan of that, but especially the fire threat, because everything is so dry out here. And the RV park we're at burned, I think 15 years ago in one of the fires. It burned to the ground, man. There used to be a restaurant there. Now it's just, the foundation isn't even there. They tore it all down. So that's a real threat. That's a real problem out here. Other than that, we love the community here. The people are great, man. There's more just selfish, entitled, me first, I don't give a shit about you as long as I get my needs met kind of people in California than anywhere else I've ever been. But in this little town we're near, it's the opposite. It's like we're in the South or something. Everybody's friendly and polite and willing to help you and genuinely cares about you, or at least they pretend to. Which a lot of people could say about the South, at least they pretend to. Not everybody, obviously. I'm making gross generalizations, but yeah, we like this community. It's a beautiful little town. The landscape's beautiful. We got some awesome animals out here. We got tarantulas and rattlesnakes and mountain lions, foxes and bobcats, and king snakes, all kinds of cool stuff out here. Black widows, scorpions, wind scorpions, everything, man. Owls, hawks, falcons. We got everything. It's awesome. I love it. Some of the best roads I've ever ridden my motorcycle on. Just amazing roads up here, the canyons, just beautiful landscapes. We can go to the beach, we can go to the mountains, we can go to the desert. It's the greatest place I've ever lived as far as that goes, landscape and animal life. But it's crazy expensive, and our goal is to be in a house or at least an apartment within a year, and within 3 years buy a house. And I just don't know how we're gonna do it here, because you gotta spend $500,000 for a really crappy fixer-upper in a not a nice area. Like, you just can't get anything decent for $350 because it's so awesome here and everybody wants to live here. So, you know, plus there's the politics thing, and that's in my head most of the time. And I don't want to get into the politics thing, but I would rather be in Texas or South Dakota or something like that, you know, as far as politics goes. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm going to be home in a little bit. I should probably put the phone down while I'm driving. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, guys, so I made it home, and the AC is back on. The power came back on. This is my reticulated python, Nikki. She's getting curious as to what's going on here. She's just chilling, soaking up some light. There's no heat in that thing. It's all on the ground, but she's happy. All is well. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a pretty crazy adventure. It's going to be just as hot tomorrow, so maybe we'll go on another one. I don't know. Looks like that fire is not going to be put out tonight. It's growing, but we're not in danger here, so that's awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Oh, one more thing before I go. We're looking at a schoolie. We might get a really good deal on a mini school bus, and if we get it, we're going to sell the van and sell the truck and tow the trailer with that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. There might be some videos coming up with a new schoolie in it. See ya!